Hey, I'm doing great. Good to have you back. I'll start it off that way. Great to have Ben back in the building. So great to see you. Also, know Coach Elander was just introduced here a second ago, and want to wish him, his family, and everybody congratulations. And excited to see him continue to help our baseball program continue to grow. And want to wish Tony good luck too. And obviously, firsthand, I've gotten a chance to see what he's done in helping build that program, winning the national championship, but also what he's done for this campus too. So excited for him in that opportunity. Great week of football here this week. Obviously, a huge contest with a really good football team that we're getting ready to play. Excited to be back in Neyland, see our fans. Dark mode, need them Neyland effect to be a huge part of this football game on Saturday night, and so looking forward to the day with them. Open it up.
When you watch the tape and you watch the defense, what's your takeaway? Kind of what do you think you guys are defensively moving forward into this last month?
There's some things that were really good. There's some things that weren't, and you get a guy out of a gap and you create a seam, and a couple of big pass plays. So at the end of the day, it's all 11. There's a lot of good. Man, the correctables got to get corrected, and that's what we did this morning. It's what we'll continue to work on this week. But I'm excited to go play with these guys.
After a big road win, how do you keep a team locked in? What do you tell them as you get set to face another competitive team with a quarterback who's getting healthier by the week?
Yeah, watch the tape. Getting ready to play a really good Oklahoma team. Defensively, one of the top teams in the country in every statistical category. Their front's big, strong, physical, relentless. Tackles for loss, sacks, not giving up a bunch of big plays. Huge test, and offensively, dynamic quarterback that's a playmaker. Does that through the air, does that with his legs. He's got good skill around him, so huge test.
I know some of the personnel changed from a year ago, but it just seems like something's amiss on the defensive side of the ball. Is it as maybe too complex, or is it something you could dummy down, or is that too simplistic?
Man, it takes 11 guys doing their job at a high level, ultimately. And our personnel is different in some places, and that forces you at times to be different too, in positions that you're putting some of your guys in. So, end of the day, get ready to go play this one.
Got a big picture question. Some coaches have been fired because they didn't, around the conference, because they didn't win early or because they won but they didn't maintain success. You did both. You won early here and then you maintained success. 30 wins over 3 years, etc. Which is harder, to win immediately at a job or to keep that going over the long term? Or how do you compare those?
It's all hard. In this league, in this game, it's all hard. It takes a great staff. It takes everybody being on the same page. It takes players buying in. There's a lot of work that goes into it.
What stands out about this Oklahoma offense, especially compared to last season?
The quarterback is a playmaker. He extends plays when the initial reads aren't there, and does a great job on scrambles, keeping the play alive, throwing it down the field, and using his feet when it's not, and everything's matched out. So you got to apply pressure to him, but you got to try to find a way to keep them bottled up too, and they'll turn the numbers into their favor and use the quarterback run game, and he's really good in that as well. And their offensive lines just continue to get better throughout the course of the year.
Hey, Josh, back to the big picture Adam was just talking about. With the way that things are going across the country, it just seems like maybe even more than usual things can change in a hurry for football coaches in this environment. Is that something that you just have to try not to think about while going about your business every day, or is it something that you can't avoid because you see it?
Well, you see it for sure, but it's like anything, same thing with our players. It all comes down to controlling what you're in control of, and that's the work that we put in, our preparation, and ultimately going out in there and playing in a really good way.
There's been 3 weeks in a row now. Jaden Perlotti's continued to play more. What have you seen for a guy that maybe wasn't playing early in the season, the first month, to kind of build his way into a bigger role over the course of the season?
Yeah, I think it's a testament to a guy continuing to prepare and continuing to fight to continue to get better. I pointed out Rodarius in the way that he played on Saturday to the entire football team, a guy that was out, for 4 or 5 weeks and comes back and he's ready for the opportunity and plays in a really good way. So Jaden's, fast, violent, and has made some plays. Obviously has a couple turnovers. Makes a big play on a quarterback sack last week, and just continuing to dive into the details and master those things.
Your sack numbers defensively were so high early. It's not been where it's been the last 2 weeks, just the one sack. Are teams playing you different, or is that a product of you're having to deal with a quarterback who can be mobile and there's a line of contain versus just pin your ears back and go? What are teams doing to you there? What's happening there?
Is it a little bit of a combination of everything? Teams that have gotten it out quickly. Sometimes there's chipping. On the edges, and that typically buys them a little bit more time. It also slows down their route structure. So combination of all those things. Running quarterbacks, you got to stay on the right side of the line of applying pressure, disrupting the pocket, but not letting them get out.
With all the injuries in the secondary this year, where's Colton Hood at going into this game?
Yeah, stay tuned to the injury report on Wednesday.
Before the Alabama game, you went a different direction.
Totally pass the baton to anybody else in the building.
Before the Alabama game, you went a different direction with Deshaun. I didn't know if you'd give us more.
Yeah. All right, thank y'all.